Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen. MTiller2006 here. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Well, it's been a while since I've actually recorded a video. It's because of my college education as well as focusing entirely on Formula D and so on and so forth. But times have gotten so difficult because my television has gone on the fritz. It keeps switching the channels, and I just cannot do anything. Now, you may be wondering, why does Michael have an Xbox 360? No. I don't have an Xbox 360. I got F1 2014, which has actually been patched for the Xbox One. Now, I have heard some things about F1 2014, but now the question is, will it really work on the Xbox One? Well, we're getting ready to find out, and we're going to see how I like it, so we're going to see exactly how things turn out. So, let's let this game load, and here we go. Okay, so I've already set up my name and my surname, and I've also selected my nationality and my audio name, which will be Mike. It's close enough to my name, actually. Some people do call me Mike, even though I prefer to be called Michael, but, you know, to each their own, I guess. But either case, I'm trying to select from one of 44 helmets. Now, ironically, if you follow Formula 1, you would know that 44 is the number for Sir Lewis Hamilton. Why am I botching up these names all of a sudden? Of course, Lewis Hamilton was recently knighted, so it makes perfect sense. Now, another reason why you're not seeing me on camera right now is because my laptop is currently converting some videos for this channel at the time of this recording, so have to bear that in mind. So, let's see what we got here. You know what? Some of these actually look pretty nice. I like that star helmet right there, actually. That's not bad, actually. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go with that one. See, there's my forename, my surname, my nationality, which naturally is American, and so on. So, let's see here. Welcome to the F1 2014 evaluation test. Race a lap of Monza to determine your ideal difficulty setting. At the end of the lap, we'll try to guide you with a recommendation of our own. If you don't want to do the evaluation test, you can skip it here and proceed directly to the main menu. Now, very easy would be too easy for me, I think. If the controls are the same as they are in today's current games, then I think... yeah, so let's go with medium just to be on the safe side. And what to race with? Mercedes AMG Petronas F1, the Silver Arrows, Infiniti Red Bull Racing, Scuderia Ferrari, Scuderia, I beg your pardon, and McLaren Mercedes. And that is the harder of the four vehicles I'm choosing from. Since it was big at the time, I'm going to go for Red Bull Racing. But of course, 2014 was... okay, let's see. Brake and reverse is the left trigger. Accelerate is the right trigger. Gear down is... okay, I think I got this.
Ready on the throttle now. The evaluation test is about to begin.
Monza. I like the camera angles, though. Oh, it's set to manual. Oh, it's auto. I'm so used to the manual. Whoa. Let's restart that since I didn't know. corresponds to being the circuit for speed. I like this. And here's the Parabolica, where Sir Lewis and Antonio Giovinazzi both got penalties because they didn't see that the pit lane was closed. Naturally, I sympathize with them because you couldn't see that. Lap time, minute and a half. So, and that was set at medium difficulty.
Well done. The evaluation test is now over.
I like to do that one more time just to be sure. Just to be sure of myself. Whoa. Of course, I have fond memories with this track. I was referring to Formula D, and I came from third to first at the last second in last season in the Formula D tournament. That was really something, so. Was that an improvement? 128! Yes, that was an improvement. Did pretty good on that one, actually.
Good work, that's the test over.
So, we'll end the evaluation test right there. Now, of course, they're using the 360 graphics because that was the graphics at the time. Xbox One is much different now, and I'm really glad that they're actually starting to patch these games up so that way we can be able to play these kind of games on the system. So it's definitely pretty good. Okay, so let's see where to go to next. Okay, so I'm going into Proving Grounds, and I'm going to do a time trial. I'm going to see if I can at least get myself prepped. So if and when I ever do a career mode, then I know exactly what I'm getting myself into. Now, of course, you may not recognize some of these teams from today because, well, this was back in the 2014 times. Mercedes is still around, Red Bull's still around, but they're not sponsored by Infinity anymore, so they're not Infinity Red Bull Racing. Scuderia Ferrari is still around, naturally, and I hope that they do better in 2021 after the terrible luck that they had in 2020 with their engines. Williams Racing, that's still pretty good, and McLaren Mercedes, they've been around for such a long time as well, so Sahara Force India, which eventually became Racing Point, and now that they're Aston Martin, that's definitely going to be something. Scuderia Toro Rosso, and Lotus F1, and Sauber F1, which is now Alfa Romeo, and Manor Marussia, which is unfortunately out of business now, and Caterham. So, okay, so let's see here. I'm going to get into a Caterham. And what tracks do they have here? Australia, Malaysia, Bahrain, China. Ugh. Don't even get me started on that one. I still remember the nightmare that I had from the first season of Formula D. Spain, Monaco, the creme de la creme of Formula 1. Canada, Austria, Britain, Germany, Hungary, Belgium, Italy, Singapore, Japan, Russia, USA, Brazil, and Abu Dhabi. which is a great place to end a Formula One season. Let's go to Singapore in the dry, please. And I'm going to go to the session. Test your skills in a series of historically influenced scenarios. Okay, and that's the scenario mode. But right now, I'm just in time trial to try and warm myself up and see if maybe this game is worth the hype, or of course, there have been some people who have said, no, this game has not aged well, and I know that Arava has said other things too when he was doing his yay versus nay sort of thing, when he was raking the F1 games. And I remember Arava said that this is like a watered down version of F1 2013 without the classic mode and so on. And I think he's right, but let's see exactly where we go from here. Now, the ability to look around is you have a little bit more control than in the current setup of F1 2020, whereas you just look around and like that and so on and so forth, which is understandable to a degree. So, engineer, let's see. Okay. The menu, see the end of the screen here. It's set to Celsius, and I prefer Fahrenheit, but to each their own, I guess. No rain. It's rarely ever rained at Singapore. At least during the See, there was my problem that I had earlier. These assists were definitely on, so I'm going to go down to manual and suggested. Pit assist. I'm going to keep that on for the time being, and pit cameras on. Yes, I would like those on. I've seen some past videos from not just Arava, but also TM at Marduk, and when you had different cameras when pitting, and those are pretty cool to say the least. Traction control is, I would at least like to have some traction, but let's keep it on full for right now. Steering assist. I'm new to this, so you gotta give me a moment here. Driving controls. OSD. It's the speedometer stuff. Wait a second, isn't there something for subtitles like when when your engineer comes over the radio? I guess that's okay anyway. Let's do this. I've done enough. Walls are blue. Now I know some of you may be asking, why did you decide to go for a slower car rather than the current cars? Like a faster car like a Mercedes or a Ferrari? Well, you gotta start somewhere. Fireworks in the background? Across the Anderson Bridge. outbraking the ghost car evidently. I definitely feel the brake assist. Personal best is 2 minutes, 0.4. Yeah, the controls for all F1 games are definitely the same. Whoa. Set a purple sector. I wonder if they were celebrating New Year's or something around this time. No. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. It was just with all the fireworks in the background. I just wanted to maybe try something there. My personal best car back there. Another purple sector. Yeah, I definitely feel the difference with the brake assist. Well, it's a new game. I'm trying to get used to it. And it cut me some slack. Whoa. I just realized that my car number is number 10. That's a good number. I like that number. But of course, that today is Pierre Gasly's number. Man. I set a good time on that one. 1:58. That's good. Yeah, there's a red sector right there. The suggested gears are pretty good, actually. I like the graphics. The graphics of Singapore look real nice too. Okay, that one was definitely not good. I think I'm going to box this lap. Oh, that's the DRS, okay. Now I understand the graphics on that one. If it's flashing green, well, if it's lit green like that, then it's not open, but it's available to you. But if it's flashing green after you press the Y button or whatever button controller that you're using, if it's PlayStation or whatever, then yes, then that is definitely... Okay, that's... Been away from this for so long. Yeah, I'm gonna box. In F1 parlance, that means pit. You can just hear Jeff over the radio coming, okay, Michael, so box, 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 box. Support. I bet that's Kobayashi. Kamui Kobayashi. General Electric and Intel and Dell, Airbus. I saw Renault on there, so I'm guessing that the Caterham engines were powered by Renault at a time. So, okay. Alright, so... I think that's a good time for Singapore. Let's go elsewhere. So you saw the Caterham. Now let's take a look at Marussia F1. And let's go to a track that seems to be near and dear to a lot of people's hearts, Silverstone in Britain. Longest break lockup? Well, it looks like that keeps track of my statistics. This is a classic. This is where Formula One began over 70 years ago, back in 1950. All of a sudden, as I'm stepping foot into the Marussia, I'm starting to get the sense of Jules Bianchi, the late Jules Bianchi. Man, what happened to him was a terrible, terrible thing. Nobody wants that to happen, but unfortunately it did. I'm very sorry. But let's take a gander around this historic track in the Manor Marussia. Abbey Corner. Coming up, I think this is Farm, but I know this is Aintree right here. Oh, that's tight. And here's Luffield coming down to Woodcote. And here is where they used to start on the track. You would know because that's the grid area right there. Here's Cops Corner. Into the demanding snake turns of Maggots and Beckett's. Whoa. I always brake around here because, man, the swerving can really get to you if you're not careful. Around Chapel. And here's the Hanger Straight. A pretty long one, too. Stowe corner. And here's the Vale. There's the pit entrance right there. Around Club. And this is where Nigel Mansell picked up an out-of-fuel Ayrton Senna. Oh, yikes. I heard the gears crunching on that one. 147.3, pretty good. Now, remarkably, I have the F1 2011 version on the Nintendo 3DS. At this section right here, no matter when and where, I always hear birds chirping. I always did on the 3DS, at that area back there, that turn. Set a purple sector right there. Coming once again around left field. Woodcote into the original starting straight. Here once again is Cops. Man, I really improved on that one. Improved my personal best to near 147, just a tenth of a second off of that. One more lap. I'll have my best time ghost car to catch up. Once again, may I remind you, Maggots and Beckett's, the snake turns are very demanding. I lost it back there. Uh-oh, right in the curve there. Gotta be careful. Whoa! Oh man, I improved by that just less than a second. Nice! Wow, wow. Warning, left the track. Ouch. Okay. Lap penalized because of that. That's fair. Okay. I'm gonna box. Okay, so while I'm pitting, I realized that as Maggots and Beckett's continues on, then you have to start braking at certain points. Oh, hey guys! Saw some people watching out the window back there. And of course the Marussia team waiting for me right there. I realized that I have to shift gears downward as I'm heading through Maggots and Beckett's. But you want to know something? At least I set a pretty good time in those retrospects. So not too bad to say the least. So that's fair enough. Okay, I'm going to do one more time trial for today, and then I'm going to end the video for today. And I actually know what I'm going to do. So give me just 1 second, please. So here's the deal. I am going to be driving in a Ferrari, and I have selected a track that is very well known. It has very tight turns, and if I can give you a hint and say that it has turns called Mirabeau, is famous for a tunnel, and also has a corner named after Anthony Noakes, would that mean something to you? Okay, if I gave you one more hint and said Lowe's hairpin? Yes, guys, I'm referring to Monaco. This is the creme de la creme of Formula One, and also this is the course that is very well known on Formula D because it's the main map, of course. But man alive, when you're playing it in the game itself or actually racing it, you can see how demanding it is. So you want to know something? Why not end it here today? That's what I want to do. 3 laps around Monte Carlo. It is going to be something else, possibly. But of course, with it being so demanding, who knows what's going to happen? Let's find out what these 3 laps show for us, especially for me. Okay, here's Rascass. Here we go. Sander Bot going up Beauvage and into Massenet. Whoa. Casino Square. Here comes Mirabeau. Ah, here's the Lowe's hairpin. Coming up into Portier. Here, ladies and gentlemen, is the tunnel. You can see how bumpy it is inside. Oh, I just touched the wall there. Oh. Here's the Nouvelle Chicane. Come on. That's Monaco. That's Monaco. But here's Tabac. The swimming pool chicane. And here's Rascass. I think I just kissed the wall there. Here's Anthony Noakes. And then the Banana Straight. It's tough. The streets of Monte Carlo are not forgiving, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, I'm driving in a Ferrari for my friend Scott, who is currently doing F1 2020 on his Twitch channel. And he is not doing a bad job, to say the least, so... Oh, was I neutral around the Lowe's hairpin? Whoops. Okay. Now, here's the question. Can I do much better through the Nouvelle Chicane? Let's find out. There we go. That's better. That's better. An easy purple sector there, a very easy purple sector. Once again around Rascass. Once again around Anthony Noakes. Now, of course, Anthony Noakes was the man who actually introduced a couple things into Formula One, as well as the adoption of the checkered flag. And you can read all about it on the wiki, so... Yeah. I swear, Monaco can be very unforgiving at times, especially in Formula D if you're not careful. I can attest. Trust me, I can attest. So 122 my best. And don't forget, if you want to see Scott play F1 2020 and also other games on his YouTube channel, here's a link for you guys. And you can also check him out on Twitch. Yokohama, it's something like that. But I'll be sure to put a link in the description for you guys. He's a very good racer. I would suggest him to anybody, especially if you're a good fan of the Formula One series. One more lap, just as a little make good. Oh man. You can see why the Lowe's hairpin is demanding. I can see why it's a 3-stop corner in Formula D. Once more around to back. Whoa. Went over the corner just a little bit. Ouch! I just cut that bollard. Oh, but it counts! I was okay. Oh, I'm surprised at that. I'm pretty surprised at that. Okay, that's enough. Let's box. Man, barely purple sector there. That much better? Wait a minute. Whoa! A 119.9. Really good. Wowie, wow, wow. That one was really good. Oh! Okay. That's it. I'm boxing. Whoa. Had a time getting into the pits on that one. And right here is the Ferrari garage. I tell you what, I set a pretty good time out there, but hitting that wall at the end there, I said it before, I'll say it again, that's Monaco for you. That's Monaco for you. Okay, that's going to do it. Let's head to the main menu. I tell you what, this game actually looks pretty good. And I know that some people have said this looks to be watered down from F1 2013 given that it's missing the classic mode and missing a couple other things. But to be fair here, I have not played F1 2013, so I cannot give a cohesive review on that one. So I'm going to have to maybe see if I can maybe get that someday. But here's the thing, I do not have an Xbox 360, and F1 2013 is not patched or available for the Xbox One as of yet. Maybe they will someday, we will just have to see. But given the current circumstances, I'm going to go ahead and stop it here for today. But I gotta say, this is not bad for what it's worth, and hopefully soon I'll have a career mode going and everything else, so you'll want to stay tuned. But ladies and gentlemen, I certainly hope that you enjoyed watching this episode of F1 2014. If you did, please click that like button and be sure that you subscribe here to my channel here on YouTube. There's a lot more great videos on the way. Please do not forget to follow me on Facebook, Discord, and Patreon. And do not forget that if you subscribe to my Patreon, you'll become an early access member, and which means you will get early access to all future videos here at MTeller 2006. So please be sure you subscribe and support today. I promise it is well worth it. Here's a couple suggested videos for you. Thanks again, ladies and gentlemen, and until next time, have a wonderful day, and see you again soon. Bye-bye.